doesn't always mean better, especially when it comes to buying a home. Hello, my name is Emily Cressy. I am your local Seattle Realtor with Keller Williams Greater Seattle. And today we are peeling back the pretty marketing brochures and talking about what you really need to know when you are buying a new construction home. If you're thinking about buying a home, especially a brand new home, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the real deal advice that could save you thousands. Number one is the upgrade trap. These are things you need to look out for, okay? These are problems or challenges. Basically, looks can be deceiving. A lot of model homes are just absolutely stunning. They have the deluxe version of everything: granite countertops, upgraded floors, chef's kitchen. And most of the time, a lot of the features that you're seeing don't come standard to the house. But again, model homes are tricked out. The base price might sound great, but once you start picking up upgrades, it adds up really fast. So always ask what's included in the base price and what costs extra, especially as it compares to what you're seeing in any model homes that you're walking through. Next, I want to talk about negotiation. I used to teach negotiation from stage to hundreds of adults learning how to buy and invest in real estate. And here's something that most buyers don't know. Builders don't negotiate the same way that resale home sellers do. Unlike an individual seller who might accept a lower price or throw in appliances, builders have margins and comps that they need to protect. So if they reduce your price, it impacts the future appraisals for the rest of the neighborhood that they're also trying to sell, and that is a no-no for them. And so basically, all these builders have their own contracts and they put sneaky stuff in there all the time. And that's why you need your own buyer's agent representing you. And guess what? It does not cost you extra to have your own agent. Buying your first home, it's a lot to take in, and that's why I created a first-time homebuyer's guide to help you get started with confidence. You can grab it for free. Just check the link in the description. So let's talk about hidden fees, closing costs, the lawyers, and the fine print, okay? Builders do not use the standard Northwest MLS that we're used to here in the Seattle area. They have custom contracts written by their own attorneys, and surprise, surprise, they're written to favor the builder, okay? Some contracts allow the builder to delay your move-in by up to 2 years, and they can cancel the contract on you, but you cannot cancel the contract on them unless you want to lose your earnest money. Some contracts even allow like a $500 a day penalty if you can't close on time, and I have seen this firsthand when reviewing builder contracts. There's Pack Ridge, D.R. Horton. They have no standard MLS forms, just pages and pages of builder-written legalese. You need someone to look at that who knows what they're looking for and can protect you. And that's where I come in, although it's always a great idea to have your own attorney review these forms as well, because my licensure is specifically for the Northwest MLS forms. Nevertheless, reach out to me before you visit these builder sites, or write my name down when you're there if you can. If you show up without me, they may not let you have your own advocate. So it's really important for your first site visit that you go with your agent. Some of the sites have gotten really strict about that, and that is how they burn you when you later try to loop your agent in. Okay, so quality concerns. Why even new homes need inspections? Let me say this loudly. Not all builders are created equal. And yes, it's a brand new home, but that doesn't mean it's flawless. I have seen trusses snapped during construction, sewer lines not connected, outlets that don't work, mold in the basement or the crawl space. You need to get a home inspection, even if it's new, and make sure to get one at the 11-month mark before, because that's when your 1-year home warranty expires and the builder can come through and address anything that has happened as the wood, dries and twists and cures, drywall cracks and things like that. Overall, D.R. Horton tends to build good homes. Toll Brothers are tanks, maybe overbuilt and impressive. And Lennar, I've had good experience with too, but it's hard to go by just the name of the company because they're hiring site builders and different contractors, so the team that's building the home in Renton is going to be different than the team that's building the home in Marysville. So you need to really just look at the work that's being done as well as the materials that are being used. I find that even with new construction, when a real inspector comes out rather than just the blue tape orientation guy that the builder sends, the real inspector almost always finds things that the builder can correct before closing to make the home better for you. Now, let's talk about those construction delays with your money on the line that I mentioned before. This might make you pause. Builders can delay construction completion for up to 2 years beyond your original closing date. And if that happens, you don't necessarily get your money back during that time. And they're not necessarily being shady, it's just the way their contracts are written. Sometimes it's a supply chain delay, sometimes it's labor shortages. But if you're buying a lot with a home that's not built yet and you're not sure exactly when it's going to be finished being built, I would just wait to plan the moving truck until you know for sure. So let's talk about when is the best time to buy new construction. And here's what I learned from our in-office new construction guru. For D.R. Horton, the best day is the last day of September. That's when they're most motivated to close deals because their fiscal year is ending then. For Toll Brothers, their fiscal year also ends in either October or November. So check on that. These are publicly traded companies, so you can know, and they want to be able to show contracts and closings within the prior year. They're motivated to do that, so they're motivated to sign your offer. These end-of-year closeout periods mean possible incentives for you, and if you want a deal, this is a good time to go for it. Also, really good deals are available to the first person to buy a home in a development. That's usually the lowest price, and they go up from there. Or if you're the last person and they've made their profit, they just want to close it out. Another good idea is to write your offer on Sunday night. That's usually when their sales cycle ends for the week. They might have goals or quotas that they're trying to make for weekly sales as well. Typically, the site agents know if the weekend was a bust, and they might push incentives. And even, we talked a little bit before about negotiating. They might not want to drop the price, but you can get landscaping, closing costs, appliances, upgrade packages, other things that they can do to improve the value that you're getting without necessarily dropping their purchase price. So let's connect early and talk strategy on your home buying process. I will even help scout out different new construction sites and show you how to talk to the site agent without giving away your leverage. So buying a new construction home in Seattle can be exciting, but also tricky. So between builder contracts, upgrade pricing, hidden fees, and quality questions, you need an expert in your corner. Don't go it alone. Builders prefer if you don't have a realtor because that way they don't have anyone challenging their terms. But I will help you understand your builder contracts, protect your earnest money, negotiate upgrades and timelines, and get you the right home, not just the shiny one. So I'm curious, have you toured any model homes yet? Are you curious about a specific builder? Drop your questions in the comments and I will reply to everything. And if you're ready to talk homes, call me or text me. You can text the word home to the number that you see below and we'll get started together. I'm Emily Cressy at HomeProAssociates.com. Till then, I'll see you on the next video.